Ugh. Ow. Ow. There we go. Now it's in the right place. Oh, no it's not. God damn it. There we go. Now that should be in the right place. Oh. Oh. My new invite. Am I in the right car? Yeah. My channel. Just quickly edit this a minute. YouTube. Yep, open that. Oh, we're underway. No, I'll do that later. Save. Your channel. What's the pit window? 4 to 14 is the pit window. Try this setup. Okay, let's have this back up. If it's working. Yes, it is. Back in the wheel, finally. Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Now I can do a proper intro. Now we're off and away. Live here at Sakitto. Been away for a week due to problems in hospital, but I'm all feeling pretty much a bit better now. Still recovering properly, but we're slowly getting back to full health. Slowly. Back on the wheel after a poor round at Zolder on the pad. Nice to see you, Connor. Love emojis to you too, mate. I've missed streaming, missed doing this. Spun it. And that's annoying because I was fastest sector 1. That's annoying. The rear obviously not happy. I've been half tempted to run mixed compounds.
Yeah.
I tried it earlier and it wasn't quite working. I'm still not 100% though, so
I think I've gone quite safe myself.
well, after watching last night, it's all about who's got the most stable downforce or setup. People are making mistakes left, right and centre.
Well, the curbs aren't very nice, are they?
No, they're a bit horrible. They are a wee bit horrible. Thank you, Peaceful. Okay, I seem to have a setup that seems to be working now. As he says that, he spins it. Oh, me and Sati are both off. Careful, Biggs. great. Now my car is just snapping all the time. Need to drop the pressures on the front a little bit, I think. Front left needs to go down a couple of clicks. Fucking car, what the fuck? Gotta go down a couple of clicks everywhere. That's ridiculous. Right, qualifying, let's go. How the hell I held it through Sector 1, I will never know. I'm on the inside, don't worry.
That's cool.
Why does my car just feel fucking horrible? I can't get it to fucking work right now, what the fuck? Why can't I get out the pits? Thank you. This is ridiculous, man.
My car feels okay, it's just slow.
My car feels horrible. It won't grip. A 42.0, Andy. What the fuck have you cut? Oh, fucking hell. Stop snapping on me. This is a terrible lap time. Oh man. That was looking bleak at one point. My car just felt horrible everywhere.
I hope my race pace is better, because like I said, the car feels quite good, it just doesn't seem very quick.
Mine just feels like it wants to snap on me all the time. It wants to kill me every lap. A 41.8. Where's Andy found that pace, man? That's ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. Three-tenths up on me on the middle, and he's nearly 6/10 up on me, and it's a lot of time. Oh well. Um, Here we go, race 1. Probably gonna mess this up. I feel like I am.
Okay, the pressure's on. Focus on the lights. We can do this. Let's nail him into the first corner.
Oh, come on, who is that? Really? Got the magnets on me again tonight.
Who's at you now?
I've got absolutely no idea. That fast last left-hander at the end of the lap. The one's just piled into me. Everyone's gone by. Up to 5th at one point.
Yeah, I saw in the corner of my eye. fucking dropped it.
When are you thinking of pitting?
Probably next lap.
Okay, you go first then.
Roger, hit this lap.
scrap that. I'm staying out.
Okay.
It's just I wanted to try and clear Emo guy, and he's really been in my way. But now I've cleared him. I got clean air, so I'll stay out.
Okay, mate. Pit stop cancelled. Pit stop cancelled.
Oh, big wiggle through 130. Oh no, I'm in the wall. Oh shit, sorry little leech. Shit, I might get a penalty for that. Fuck!
Oh, I'm coming in.
Fuck!
Roger that. Box this lap. Hit confirm, we got that, we'll go.
Are you out, are you?
Okay, mate, acknowledge that. Box cancelled, you're staying out. Hit confirm, box now, we'll be ready for you when you get here.
Shit! I might get a penalty in my way. Ah!
Mind the wheel spin, off you go.
Fuck me, man. What am I doing?
Oh no! Oh.
Did you drop it in the final corner like me?
Yeah, hit the sausage on the inside. I was catching monkey every lap as well.
I did exactly the same thing.
Doing so well. I avoided the wall though, so I take that as a bonus.
I managed to do the same thing as well. Sounds like the exact same thing.
That's so annoying. Spent most of the race catching up to him. I was going to have him in a couple of laps.
Whoa, I nearly wiggled again. BT's just out of reach. Come on. trying my best, John. I'm trying my best. Just gonna run out of laps. Ugh. I've caught him, now I gotta pass him. Oh, wiggle. Oh, dirty air. Horrible dirty air.
If you've got anything left in reserve, now's the time to use it. Still take second place. 1 lap to go. Keep on it.
Too much curb, fuck's sake. Oh, fuck that. As soon as I got him towards 30, yeah, that was it. I could not get him. Shame. Oh, there's always race 2. Oh, that was frustrating. Thanks, Connor. Thanks, John. Thanks, guys. Yeah, not the best way to start race 1, but you know. Oh, Could have been a lot worse. I still lead the championship though. Andy gains points, but not enough, really. So, what'd you get in the end, Biggs?
P6, just come across the line now.
Oh, mate, you're just in the window where you can't qualify.
Yes.
That's
I'm gonna have to look
frustrating.
at some of those replays, I think, from the start of that. Because, I don't know.
It was a little bit chaotic, wasn't it?
It was a bit, and I avoided the worst of it. Got up to P5, I think, at one point, quite early on. And then I just had a couple of whacks from behind, so I don't know what was going on behind.
Yeah. Don't know.
Never mind.
I couldn't get BT at the end then. I caught him, but then as soon as I caught him, I got in the dirty air, and here, the dirty air is horrible.
Yeah, it's not nice, is it?
No, it's horrendous. So, hey hey, hey hey, we'll take P3. Cheers, Nick, in the comments. My stomach's hurting a little bit now. Oh man, that was frustrating. What'd I get? 15 points. So I lose 10 points to Andy. Remember the word. What word? I don't know what word Nicky's on about, but remember the word. I can't even pronounce that. Chuck me ferret. Chuck me ferret. I guess he wants me to say that in the interview. Chuck me ferret. Going into a little break now. I can take my hoodie off now. Right, but I'm going into an interview. I will catch y'all in a bit. Notifications, that'd be great.
That's the new logo. Him and Andy in another league of pace.
In the wise words of Charles Leclerc, I am stupid. I am stupid.
How the fuck did you get a podium out of that?
I need to apologise to Little Each, man, because
that was fucking epic.
the thing is, I got back on track, and as soon as I got back on track, the car snapped. And as it snapped, it went into the racing line, and I thought, shit, Little Each is coming. And I quickly tried to get out of the way, but it had already done the damage. I was like, oh, fuck.
Well done, Andy. I'm just going to pop to the toilet.
Cheers.
Yeah, he rolled when he hit the bump.
Well done, Andy.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, good battle in the first few laps down. It was lap 3 coming through Spoon, man. That was tight. Honestly, I thought that was so close to tears. So close.
I was having a Charles Leclerc moment all night. I was just sitting there going, saying, I'm stupid! I'm just stupid!
Me, Rafe too. Don't worry about it.
It frustrated me because I was quicker than you at one point, Andy. I was like, at the start point, I was actually quicker, and I was like, well, I need to get on this now, or else he's going to be gone. And then I dropped it coming through the S's. No, not the S's. After Degner 2, and I was just like, ah, for fuck's sake. Then I let Mark through. I let Little Each through. I cleared Little Each relatively easy into 130R.
You did well to keep it out of the wall. I saw in the mirrors there, that was pretty close, but you did really well to not get any damage, because I was looking at the timings and I was seeing like it was staying at 9 or 10 seconds, and I was thinking fair play to him, you know, he's dropped back, but he's actually kept the damage off, and he's actually doing a good job.
Yeah, so then you should have seen me later on when I nearly hit Little Each.
I was listening to the stream and I could kind of get the gist of what was going on. It was like you were basically dropping behind BT and Xmart, then you were getting ahead of them, then you were dropping it again, dropping behind them. It was kind of just like going back and forth. I fucked up the pit lane. I lost about 5 seconds to you guys in the pits because I stopped for the first set of cones. And I turned right and I ended up on the grass, and then I went over some fucking path. I don't even know what it was. There was like some little gravel trail that was going across the track, and I drove across that. I was thinking, where the fuck is the pits? I had a panic for about a split second. I had a massive panic. I was thinking, what the fuck is the pit lane?
I did put a post up.
Stretch of tarmac. I know. I was trying to follow your post, but I thought. When I saw your post, I just saw that you turned right onto a stretch of road. So I turned right onto the first stretch of road I could find, and it just led to
it was the second one. It was the second one.
You didn't do a maze, and you were the one to entry twice.
Yeah, I nearly fucked that up, but I eventually found it.
Dan.
Yeah, mate.
I got sucked into the back of your teammate on the 130R. He just I didn't expect him to let off halfway through the corner or into the corner.
What, in the start of the race?
It was a lap in. I think I got taken out by Gary coming back on the track, not his fault. And then I think we were battling with Emo, and down at that 130R, I was side by side with Emo behind your mate D Biggs, and it's like, I don't know if it's dirty air, but I just got suckered in. It's literally like.
I got stuck in your dirty air. As soon as I was catching you quickly, I was catching you. Eventually, towards the end, I was like, I'm catching him. And then just as I get to you, the dirty air, man, the dirty air. I was just like, oh.
I'm not gonna lie, Dan. It looked like you were threatening that danger on that last curve on the second to last corner.
Which curve?
The second to last corner on the outside.
What, at 130R?
130R. Yeah, it looks like you're running over the curve every lap.
Not every lap. I just had every time I had a snap, and every time I had that snap, you'd actually lose time on that curb. I don't know if the other guys felt it, but you get sucked into the wall, and then you have to kind of snap back in. It was just horrible. I didn't want to touch that curb at all.
No.
It's hard though when you're entering at that speed. Right, no, well
Ian
done,
says
boys.
he's not coming back apparently.
Is he not?
No. I just said nope, I'm done. Fuck.
Brilliant.
Is that?
Fury didn't have the best of runs there, did he?
I don't know what
He had
happened.
a big accident first lap.
I was following him and Andy, and I was like, I'll quite happily just sit behind these two, let these two squabble, and if they hit each other, brilliant. And then Fury dropped it, and I was like, oh great, that's one less out of my way.
Fury dropped it, and then Gary dropped it, and everyone else trying to avoid the cars.
Yeah. I just saw the chaos behind me, and I was just like, okay, now just follow Andy and follow him home. I don't need to pass him, I just need to follow him.
Yeah, I made a couple of mistakes though. Oh, he's in.
back.
He's in.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, he just said nope, I'm done. Now he's back. Fucking hell, make your mind up, man.
It would help if I joined the session.
That's decent.
Hiya!
That's you.
Oh, excuse me, thank you.
Hiya.
Chipping away, Andy. Chipping away.
Nah, it's not going to do anything at this stage.
67 behind.
Nah. Not happening. I'm just here to try and win. That's it.
Back.
Try and win the races.
My stomach was starting to
Dan's
hurt
got
me.
this in the bag. There's no chance. Well,
I don't know.
my basic target at this stage is to try and keep the gap to under 50 points going into the last two races. If I can have it under 50 points and I can take it to a title decider, that I will see that as a job well done. I'm not going to win the title though.
Anything can still happen, mate.
In the glass.
Well, miracles do sometimes happen, but
As much as Dan loved it, it's a
Used it.
what's the word I'm looking for? Anything could happen at Bathurst with the wall and the mountain coming down the mountain.
yeah, but even
Very
so,
much so.
I don't know.
there's a few people who have dropped out of the season, which means we're going to have 12, 13 people racing. You get what, 5-6 points for finishing 12. So yeah, the minimum that I could possibly gain, even if Dan had a total nightmare, would be about 20 points. I just don't think it's going to happen. It's unlikely.
Oh, I disconnect.
Oh, I'd fucking love that.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the
Even
fuck
so,
up.
though, even so, you've got a lot your drop scores are like, you lose a lot more points to the drop scores than I do. So if you had like a really bad round, all of a sudden that would swing, that would seesaw. It
would.
Because at the moment, my drop score is about 15, whereas yours is probably about 30 something.
25.
Yeah. 25. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Fucking
I didn't even see what happened in race 2 last week. My car didn't move off the line.
Yeah, I saw that. You just got rear-ended, didn't you?
Well, we just got disconnected at the start. Didn't move. Actually, I need to make sure that's not going to happen this week. I don't even know what happened, to be fair. Actually, I have no idea how that happened.
Right, we go live when we're back at the pit. Welcome back then, ladies and gentlemen, to the second race of the evening. Round 20, 5 races to go, and the title championship, the title contender, should I say, get my words out, has came down just that little bit. The gap is now 67 points, with Andy having the perfect race one. Top 6 cannot qualify, so Andy, BT, Dan, X-Mart, Little Leach and D-Biggs cannot qualify for this second race. We have lost Liam tonight, but it's unorthodox. 403 points ahead of Andy with 336, who now gets the 12th win of the Simplay Motorsport career for the BMW M6, goes above the Audi. Fury will drop out of the title race tonight if it doesn't go his way in this second one, as he has had an absolute mare in the first race. He's 115 behind. BT Targa chips away 20 points at him. Gary now goes into 5th, Disco 6th, Sutty 7th. He's only 7 points behind Sutty. X-Mark gaining on Sutty there though as well. Little Leach goes ahead of D-Biggs, but Peaceful, well, what's he going to do? Because he's now got his teammate on double points tonight, closing him down. Phil stays on 58. Mazda's 14th on 39. Emo Guy on his double points tonight, 26. And can go above Mazda in the next race. Jamie, then that Bozzy boy at the bottom. Shake and Bake Motorsport lead by 47 points over Slingshot Motorsport. Team Prolab still mathematically in with a shout here on 169 behind. Mathematically possible. Realistically, probably not. Leach Losers and Wakasaki Racing end up outside in 4th and 5th. Run Flat Racing just ahead of GQ Motorsport. And we'll start with Dan then. Back on the wheel tonight after your operation. And what was a successful, you could say, somewhat successful outing at Zolder on the pad. But that was hard work. You looked like you struggled a bit out there at times.
Yeah, I thought I'd done all the hard work and made a nice setup before, but then obviously come tonight it just felt completely horrible. So I had to make quick little changes and it still wasn't ideal. Still in a little bit of pain as well, so it's hard to push fully, but nonetheless it was okay. 3rd place, Andy outscoring me, but I'm still within reach, just making sure he doesn't get too far away.
Yeah, 67 points with 108 left. He slowly chipped a bit more away. If he chips a bit more away, do you start to worry a little bit more, or what's the plan going forward?
I can't keep being complacent. I need to make sure that I am pressurising him right to the end. If I make one mistake or have one bad round, he's back in it. So I need to keep that pressure on him so that he has to deliver each round. But nonetheless, I'm just doing the job that I need to do. I also need to comment and say a massive apology to Little Leach for that race. I dropped it in 130R and was bouncing over the curb, and as soon as I came back on track, the car snapped on me and went back into the racing line. I tried to avoid him as quickly as I possibly could, but there was no avoiding, and I massively apologize, and I take full blame for that one.
I'm not going to lie, you got quite a good entry into pit lane though, so you wasn't there.
What do you do then in race 2 that's different to race 1?
Sakitto, after watching last night and obviously the start of this race, is just avoid the carnage. If I can avoid the carnage and just take my time and be patient, then hopefully it can come to me. But it's all about surviving lap 1 and seeing how far I can get up the grid.
Wish you the best luck, buddy.
Thank you very much.
On the podium, got yourself a win last week, and you're back on the podium once again here. Good night for yourself, good night to points for the team as well.
Yeah, really pleased with that, Matt. Didn't expect a podium in this. I was aiming top 5, but yeah, that was well pleased. Had a bit of a crazy first lap though.
Yeah, it looked a bit crazy. You're gaining on Fury. Is that top 3 a realistic goal, being some 50 odd points behind Fury, or what's the plan?
Yeah, I would like, with the last two races, I like both the tracks coming up, so yeah, I would like to have a good chase at it. I mean, you know, he is going to be very fast at Bathurst, I know that. But yeah, I mean, anything can happen there, as you know. But,
sorry, go on.
But, yeah, no, but yeah, looking forward to the challenge if I could chase him, put down for third.
How was that race for the Porsche? Because Dan looked like he struggled, whereas you looked a bit calmer.
Yeah, he definitely, on the one-off laps, he was definitely quicker. I could see him catching me. My worst corner was the spoon corner. It felt like I run over a Chutton ferret or something. It was just crazy, really slippery. But yeah, Dan was quick, but I could see that he did have a few crazy moments after 130R where mine seemed a bit more planted there. So yeah, I found it okay actually. The Porsche, it's not the quickest setup, but it's.
Yeah. What can you do race 2, buddy?
Things like that, you know, to keep out of trouble with the plus side,
And I'm back.
Hello.
Hello. This is going to be a an interesting race.
You're starting a bit further up than I am, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried about. But we'll see how this goes. Fury a 41.8. Fucking hell, man.
That's just mad.
I don't know how he's doing that. That is
I'm
mad.
just on board with him now, watching him. I don't know if this lap's going to be quicker, but it's quite a tiny lap to be honest. He hasn't cut anywhere.
No, he done improve. Damn. Let's see what we can do. Race 2. Got a headache. This track's really confused me with setup.
Yeah, you're having troubles with it. It's not doing what it's been doing in practice.
No, it's just not. When I had the setup earlier on, it was nice, smooth, consistent. But tonight, it's just been the complete opposite. It's just been snapping all the time. So, it's been fast, but it's just not been, you know, good. It's just been a bit ridiculous. Hey ho. I just got to survive, keep Andy within reach. Andy starts further back, so...
I mean, even if in this race you're outscoring by a couple of points, it gives you a bit of extra time, doesn't it? Because he's going to have to outscore you by quite a lot.
He's now 67, he's now behind.
Yeah.
So he does need to...
How many are there left? 4, 5?
2 rounds.
2 rounds.
So 4 rounds left. 107 points available, I think, is left. No, 108. 108 points available.
Yeah, so he's going to need to score quite a bit more than you in.
So even if I go to Fuji and I come away 50 points ahead, he's going to have a awesome Bathurst and me not turn up. So I've just got to do enough.
I know it's not ideal, but I think every race, even if you just manage to follow it.
That's what I was trying to do in this one.
Even if you were just 1 or 2 positions behind him, that's enough.
Yeah, exactly. Race 2s is where I could probably benefit if I start ahead. So, and I think we might be good for the constructors, obviously with no disco to support him. Clean pro laps aren't close enough.
I'm doing all I can. I'm scraping
Mate,
1 or 2 points every round.
You're scoring points. What I'm scoring then just adds on to what we've scored, you know?
Yeah.
So, no, we're doing the job. We're getting it done. Well, I think we've... I think we might have done constructors, so... We just gotta see the end.
Back, that makes it easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much title for constructors near enough in the bag. We just gotta keep going, I think. However well Andy scores, he's not gonna score enough on his own, I don't think. But we'll see how this race turns out. These guys are taking their time to finish. They don't improve anyway. 7th, oh my god, this is gonna be fucking mad. I feel like I'm gonna get hit, I don't know why.
Well, I did pretty much a whole lap before I got hit in race 1. It was going so well.
Let's see how this is gonna go. Let's see if my stomach can survive the rest of this.
Uh, 60 litres is enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I got 58. I had 5 litres by the end of it. I hate it when it does that.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
It just feels wrong to leave it.
One last check. Let's do this. Oh, I've got to try and avoid the carnage. The one I'm worried about is Fury and Nemo guy.
Yeah, Fury's quick, but he's a bit messy in race 1.
Yeah.
Remember, mate, you need to focus on those lights and nail the start. Let's stay safe and see if we can take some of these guys off the grid.
Or how I got that stop, I will never know. Okay, got through most of that relatively clean. Whoa, that was so close. Gary nearly hit me.
I've got Andy behind me, but he's being very conservative.
That's alright. I'm now in third behind Stutty. He's got a lot of cars to clear before he even gets to me, so...
To get past first, I'm not making it easy for him.
Don't let him ruin your race though, mate.
No, that's fine.
Ah. Oh, Sutty, man. Ah.
I was going to put it in Andy and Sakitto again and go in with everyone else.
Are you going to go next up, are you?
Yeah, I'll go next.
Alright, I'll go longer.
I was going to try and pivot some clean air, that's what I was trying to find.
personal best lap. Keep it up. Hit request confirmed. Box now, box now.
Right, boxing this lap. Oh, Fury's come in as well. Go, go.
Mind the wheel spin and away you go.
Oh shit, oh shit. No. Damn. Fury's had a spin somewhere.
Nice one, a new PB.
Come on, Fury. Make another mistake, Fury. Come on. I won't catch Fury now. I'm trying, Nick. I'm trying my best. But I don't think I'll get Fury. He's just a little bit too far ahead. Just has that little bit too much pace. Unless he spins it on the last lap.
Last time round, just keep it clean.
Oh. I tried. You have to say Chuck me ferret. Right, okay. Second place in the end. Cheers, Nick. What'd you get in the end, Biggs? 7th?
Yeah, 7.
Troublesome, not as a hectic race?
No, it wasn't as hectic. I'm just slow. Nothing more to it than that.
Yeah. Yeah, but not the easiest of circuits either.
No.
That's my champion right there. I've gone and gained points a little bit on Andy on that one, but not many.
You made it into the top 3. Great driving.
So I can't complain at that. Nikki says, "Well done, D-Biggs."
Lovely, thank you.
At least we get this one out of the way. Then we head to Fuji. Fuji's next. Oh.
Roll on next season is what I say.
Testing new cars?
Oh yeah, we'll get some testing in there.
We got a couple in mind, haven't we?
Yes.
Right, I've got to jump back into the party, but once again, it's been a pleasure, mate.
Yes.
I will catch you next week.
And I'll catch you next week, yeah.
Yeah, take it easy, buddy, and I'll see you then.
Fury gets maximum points in all 4 races. That he'll lose the title by 1 point. BT Target stays in 4th place, doesn't gain any over Fury in that second one. Gary goes up to 5th, Sutty up to 6th out of Disco by a point, and X-Mart's now 4 points off the back of Disco. Little Each not far off the back of X-Mart, and D-Biggs, their fight continues. Peaceful on to 140, and Monkey Boy goes on to 112. Emo Guy then on 36, he's 3 points behind Mazda at the end of tonight, and you reckon Emo Guy, if he could finish ahead of Phil, and what do you need? 22 points, could possibly stay up and be in the Pro for next season. Well, let's see the Constructors table, shake and bake now, 61 ahead of Slingshot Motorsport. Team Prolapse are still in the shout. just by 14 points. Leachy loses ahead of Waxaki Racing with Run Flat Racing, GQ Motorsport, and the bottom three haven't really been here for most of the season, so we'll leave them on. We'll go to Andy though first, and Andy, P3 in a difficult race to get through the pack early on.
Yeah, pretty much the first couple of laps were a little bit of a struggle, so that was really where my race, or hopes of winning this race, ended. A bit of contact with D-Biggs on the first lap. He kind of nudged me. I think we were side by side and he just drove into me. I think it was an accident, but I had a bit of damage on the front of the car. Didn't get it fixed, opted to stick with it. To be honest, probably only cost me about 2 or 3 tenths a lap, but you know, when you've got guys like Fury and Dan up ahead of you, that can make all the difference. Pit stop was also a little bit shoddy, 6 or 7 seconds in the box, so that also lost me any chance to challenging them.
Another podium though for you in the BMW, and you've looked this season, me and Kelly said it plenty of time, it's great to see you now fighting at the sharp end more often than what it was last year in the Ginetta. Do you feel that you've had a proper chance this year to try and push for that title a bit more?
Yeah, it's definitely put us on an even playing field. You know, it's my first season in the car, and I didn't get the benefit of driving a 24-hour race a bit like I did with the Ginetta beforehand. So I'm still learning it. I've done less time in this BMW over the course of this season than I had in the Ginetta before the season had even started. So, you know, and that car was I can't say the word on stream, but it wasn't very good. And you know, but I managed to get the best out of it down to the practice that I had in it. But this season, the BMW, I've been learning on the job. I did a bit of practice obviously before the start of the season. That was what actually set my mind on it. But first season, can't complain too much. I think, I don't know. If I race next season, then I'm sure that I'll have a bit more experience in it, and it'll fare better. But can't complain.
Going forward to Fuji and Bathurst, what can you do there? More wins on the card, and we'd love to see you back out there in the M6 next year.
Yeah, hopefully Fuji I can get a good result. That's the track that I do like. So yeah, definitely going to be gunning for a possible win. It's been a good night here tonight. First and a third isn't too bad, but I think Dan's pretty much got the championship. He's got it on the barbecue now, and he's just ready to it's very much ready to grasp.
Well, we'll let you get back to it, Andy. Well done tonight, though, buddy, and best luck next week.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Dan, second place, a second and a third. As best as you could do tonight, I reckon, because Fury had the edge and Andy had the edge in race one.
Yeah, not much more I could do with that, really. It was trying to hunt down Fury towards the end. I know he made one mistake. I was just hoping he was making another. But I was quite happy to follow him home. If he made another mistake, that would have been more points on Andy. But they still outscored Andy here. And it was an interesting race nonetheless.
He gained 7 points back on you in the title. You managed to get him done in that second race. 36 points. You need to outscore him. You can wrap up the title next week. Is it one hand on the championship now?
I'll never say never. Like it's always still open. Andy can still catch me. There's still 4 rounds. There's still points up available, and it's going to be a fight all the way to the end of the season. Including Fury, he's going to be pushing me to the end just for race wins, and he could be separating me and Andy in points. You know, he could get between us. You know, so I have to be wary of everyone. And especially when I'm following drivers like Satu, who was all over the place like a Chuckney ferret. Oh my god, I could not find a way through him.
You had a great second race, a good fight with Sutty at the end, that one and at the beginning. Just not the pace for the Porsche tonight. Was you quite surprised by Fury's pace in that second one?
I think the Porsche had pace. BT and Exmar definitely had pace behind me. I just could not get to grips with it. I think it's the first time being back on the wheel. I just was making silly little errors and just wasn't fast tonight. I don't know what it was, but Fury and Andy just had done the better jobs tonight, and unlucky for Fury in race one, he would have been he definitely would have been in there, but it's how the season rolls. You know, you can't win them all.
Yeah, indeed. You say not a lot of time on the wheel. Is that the problem at the minute? Just not that practice on the wheel that you normally get, with obviously the operation still affecting you at the minute. Is that the key tonight, to not being at full pace and full capacity, or? No,
not really. I just haven't done a good enough job tonight. I just didn't do enough practice. It obviously doesn't help that the circuit is quite twisty and it can hurt my stomach a little bit. Yeah. But it's manageable. But other than that, it's more setup and not really paying attention to settings. I managed to tweak a little few things in the final race to make it a little bit more stable, but other than that, I just hasn't done the homework. So
going forward then to Fuji and Bathurst, we know you're a lover of Bathurst. What do you feel on next week's track?
I hate Fuji. I think it's boring, absolutely boring. So best do my homework there.
Yes.
I don't know how to set the car up to go high downforce or low downforce. I've got to try and make my mind up, but nonetheless, it's going to be strong. The Mercedes is going to be strong down the back straight, but Andy's going to be strong in the BMW. I'm just going to have to take it come one race at a time.
Well, we wish you the best luck, Dan. Good luck for next week.
Thank you, and congrats Fury on the race win.
Indeed. So, and Fury, another race win for yourself. That's race win number 19. You're 3 behind Jamie, you're 4 behind Dan now. A better second race than first race, I suppose.
Yeah, in the first race I was kind of just using my quali setup, obviously keeping the same downforce and just adding the more fuel into it, which I thought would have worked, considering it didn't feel any different at the start, and then that first spin, that was it. It just ruined it completely.
Better race too, though. You had great pace in qualifying, great pace in that race. Just what a shame, isn't it, that you're now not in that championship running? Is it now the fact that you can't win the title at all? Is it a case now of, well, the gloves are off now, I've got nothing to lose, I'm just going to give it everything to win the races?
I'm definitely going to be pushing a lot harder to try and still secure a second in the championship, because I'm pretty sure there's enough races left to get over Andy, but it's just try and keep it more consistent and not have any incidents like I did in race 1.
Into Fuji next week then. Dan says it's good for the Merc round that back straight. Do you like Fuji? What can you do there?
The last time I was at Fuji was in the GTR, and it was pretty decent around there in the GTR, but obviously the Merc's a whole different car. I don't think it's going to be doing any 360s like the GTR did, but we'll see.
Well done tonight, mate. Commiserations for race 1, but well done in race 2. Great win for yourself. Kieran, any final words from you?
Yeah, good night racing overall. Obviously, some interesting battles throughout. And it's going to get interesting next week with the title on the line almost.
Title on the line, and as we go to Fuji then, 38 points. 36 points left in it. If Dan can outscore Andy by enough margin, Dan will win it. He won't win it in race 1 because he's only 27 up for grabs, but 54 in the night. Dan's got to score 20 odd points more than Andy to win the title. Andy just can't. He can stay in it for Bathurst, but what does Dan do? Is it one hand on the championship? Is it not? Kieran, your driver for the day just before we go?
I'd say BT Targa, being consistently up there with all three. I know he finished 4th in race 2, but obviously come back for the pack as well. Good job.
I'm going to give it to Andy, because I think Andy, a first and a third, has been cracking tonight. Smithy says Andy, no other people saying that. So Andy gets the driver of the day. But Dan, one hand on the title. What can he do going into next week at Fuji? We'll be back next Wednesday and Thursday. Thanks for Kieran tonight for all his help in the commentary box. It'll be Sweet and Sticky back Thursday night, 8 PM GMT, and it'll be Sweet and Sexy, or Sweet and Sicky, in your box next Wednesday night, 8 PM GMT for that. Around the Fuji circuit, we'll see you next week. Good night.